Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I think many of us in the committee are really disturbed by revelations to this committee that there were officials at NIH that deleted government records, they deleted personal, or they used personal information, personal emails to communicate and circumvent freedom of information laws. So I just had a couple questions about that. Dr. Fauci, did you delete any emails or records related to the Wuhan lab or the origins of the virus?
Answer questions.
No, I did not.
Okay. Dr. Morins said in a May 2021 email, he indicated that he was connecting people to you in a, quote, secret back channel. Do you know what he was referring to?
I don't have any idea what he's talking about. There is no back channel.
Right now, we got some breaking news. Marjorie Taylor Greene confronts top Fauci aide about how to make emails disappear. You understand me? So we about to see how this gonna go. We all know at this point, when they're at the hot seat, no one is ever telling the truth. They don't even lie correctly. They just rather not even answer. You understand? So let's see how this is about to play out. We already know right now, your boy Fauci, he's really getting ridiculed from every angle at this point. All right. So let's see how this is about to play out. Let's go.
Georgia for 5 minutes of questions.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Dr. Morins, your emails have been quite interesting. Reading them has been pretty shocking. On April 18th, 2020, you wrote an email saying, Peter Daszak emailed me and Tony, congratulating Tony on standing up for science. That email somehow fell into the hands of the congressman, probably via a FOIA of someone who didn't delete it, as I did, delete all of Peter's emails and others relating to the origin when the shit started hitting the fan. Anyway, the congressman got a copy of Peter D's emails from someone at NIH, and he now wants to get any reply Tony and I or anyone else may have sent back to Peter. Mine was erased long ago. I verified that today, and I feel pretty sure Tony's was too. The best way to avoid FOIA hassles is to delete all emails when you learn a subject is getting sensitive. In any case, there's nothing here except opportunities to hassle, harass, and huff and puff. You really got into some opportunities. You also wrote on June 16, 2020, you said, the FOIAs are dreadful and paranoia-inducing. In the old days, we had to do them ourselves by hand. I mean, finding and printing out thousands of emails coming in and going out. Now, they sometimes FOIA text messages, too. Many FOIAs turn up thousands of pages of docs, and of course, most of meaningless. We are all smart enough to know to never have smoking guns. And if we did, we wouldn't put them in emails. And if we found them, we'd delete them. You wrote...
You hear this, right? I hope y'all paying attention. Stay on track with us right now. These are the things that they don't put out in the media the way they should. You understand? Instead, they do the opposite. They suppress it. Check it out, though. Also, in a second, we're going to go into the comments just so you can see how people are thinking. And no, these are not bots. These are actual people. Check this out. Matter of fact, let's go to the comments right now. Let's go to some comments right now. Let's see what people are saying right now. Check this out. We got one person saying, how is this doctor not in jail? Along with Dr. Fauci. Someone said, if it's against the law, press charges. Sick of Democrats not being charged. Man, listen, they all do it. This dude can't even be respectful enough to sit straight in his chair. He is so arrogant, damn certain he would never be prosecuted. Government employees like this should have their entire retirement income taken from them. He openly brags about breaking the law. His testimony is the tip of the iceberg. This guy can't even spell, but it is what it is. We know what you mean, my boy. How many employees just like this piece of trash have been deleting all incriminating emails for decades? And that is a fact right there. We're going to keep going back through the comments. The comment section is ridiculous.
On February 24th, 2021, you said, you were right, and I need to be more careful. However, as I mentioned once before, I learned from our FOIA lady here how to make emails disappear after I am FOIA'd. But before the search starts, so I think we are all safe. Plus, I deleted most of those earlier emails after sending them to Gmail. Dr. Morins, who's your FOIA lady? Is it Hillary Clinton? You're welcome.
He's
The
joking.
humor. I think, you said about 10 things there, and my brain can't keep them all in my head, but I think I've answered a lot of those questions.
Better
Like
listen fast.
I told you who the FOIA lady was. I told you what she told me. I told the committee that it's impossible to avoid a FOIA, and it's impossible to destroy an NIH document, an email document.
Well,
It's impossible to do it.
clearly, because we've got your emails, and they're pretty shocking.
The way he sits there just laughing and smirking like this is nothing, like they just here entertaining the situation, just lets you know they're not gonna get prosecuted. Otherwise, his aura, his demeanor, it would be the opposite right now. He's super nonchalant, like, yeah, I got this. Listen, lady, you want me to answer some questions? I'll answer what I want to answer. You understand me? You're only gonna hear what I want to tell you, not the truth.
I do appreciate humor as well, but you do receive a taxpayer paycheck, and when it comes to work emails, there's a lot of things that shouldn't.
By the way, if I understood what you just said, let me just say that a lot of government emails come to my Gmail. Stuff from CDC, my paycheck.
This is all related to your job, though, regardless of which email account. Like I said,
Facts.
Hillary Clinton had a private server as well, and she put a lot of things
God,
there,
I
and
never
somehow they disappeared. Dr. Marins, you also wrote on October 5th, 2021, Peter, I just got news that the FOIA picked up an email I sent you saying that Tony commented he was brain dead. Jokingly, of course. However, Ron Johnson is all over it, and now after me. Tony will be pissed, rightfully so. I deleted the email, but I now learned that every email I ever got since 1998 is captured and will be turned over whether or not I instantly deleted it. Gmail, phone, text, I need to scrupulously rely on those exclusively. On July 22nd, 2020, this one was actually pretty interesting. I am actually imbibing a double, or is it a triple, martini at the moment. Not sure of the amount of ETOH because I just poured until my elbow got sore. But the olive at the bottom is hard to see. No hot tub in my condo. I tried to negotiate a jacuzzi, but they balked and I caved. In any case, now that I am divorced, what good is a hot tub or jacuzzi? If I am lucky enough to find a girlfriend, I will spring for a jacuzzi, upgrade my wine cooler, get a mattress that will take more of a pounding, and stop working
Hey,
so
yo.
hard. In the meantime, I will work at my job of trying to make the boss look good. In the summer of 2020, COVID was raging. And I personally believe that Peter Daszak at EcoHealth had a lot to do with the fact that COVID was raging, because experimenting on viruses that turn into basically
Thalassans.
a monster that has murdered millions and millions of people is something to take very seriously. I have one more question for you. This is where you emailed and talked about kickbacks. This was on
bet.
August 27th, 2020, after you were talking about covering up for Tony. You said, of course, there's a kickback. And then you also referenced a kickback on August 27th, 2020. You said, do I get a kickback? Too much fucking money? Do you deserve it all? Let's discuss. Have you made any money off of EcoHealth, off of 19, and off of Dr. Marins? Then what were you talking about with kickbacks? That's not a joke. You were talking about kickbacks, and this is something that's very serious. As I said, millions of people died, and millions of people were forced to take a they should have never had to take against their will. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Now you understand, you see what's going on right now, right? For some weird, odd reason, you know there was payola involved in this right here. Let's see what some more of these comments are saying right here. This guy in the FOIA clerk that denied the request need to be in prison. Say what you like. She is there and working. Fire him and take away his pension. Anyone deleting calls, emails, documents, evidence must be charged for it. Any citizens that behave that way would be charged, and I strongly agree. If you disagree or you agree, make sure you go in the comments, run it up, flood it up, let me know your thoughts. In the meantime, if you made it to this part of the video, consider hitting that like button, definitely subscribe to the channel, and also hit the notification bell. See you in the next one.